people out there, it's me again. So today's video we're going to be talking about breastfeeding. Why did I do that? So yes, y'all, we're going to be talking about breastfeeding. I'm going to share a little bit about my journey and some tips and tricks for any moms out there who may be struggling with a decrease in their milk supply and all that. I'm going to share what has helped me to keep my supply up and what has helped to give me an increase in my supply. So without any further ado, let's get it. Before we start, if you're not subscribed, what are you waiting for, girl? Go ahead and hit that subscribe button down below and hit that notification bell so you're notified every time I post a video. Seems like I always get out of breath when I say that. I am still breastfeeding. My baby boy is 10 months, so we are 10 months strong. Woo! Y'all, it has been a journey. It's been up and down. I don't want to say it's been a journey, but it has had its ups and downs. But we're still going 10 months strong. Woo woo, won't he do it? So yeah, this is my second time breastfeeding. I breastfed my firstborn. I breastfed her for 22 months. My goal was to make it to 2 years, but towards the end, we both kind of were over it. So we kind of like went our separate ways. But this time around, I'm trying to make it to 2 years this time. If we make it to around that 20-month mark, then I'm okay. It's fine. Life goes on. But that's the goal. 2 years is the goal for this little man. So when I was breastfeeding Maggie, it was fine. She latched on perfectly. Supply was good. No complaints and all that. With baby boy, he latched on fine. But you know, like once you have a baby, your nipples get really cracked and do all kinds of things. Well, that was my struggle at first. My nipples were really cracked and they were really bloody like the first weekish of breastfeeding, and he did not like that. So I think it was my left one, I can't remember, but I vlogged all of this, and he would not latch onto one of the boobs, so I was always engorged because he just did not like that. So I did start pumping because I was engorged. I had to get the milk out somehow. He just didn't like the blood because it was cracked and bloody, and he just did not like that. So I was like, okay, well, I gotta do something. So the lanolin cream helped to give me some relief, and after that it started to feel better and he latched on perfectly. So fast forward to when he was about 4 months old, he hit like this growth spurt out of nowhere, and I don't know what happened, but my milk started to decrease. Like it didn't like dry up, but I went from making like 6 ounces out of each boob to making like 4. And baby boy likes to eat, y'all. Like y'all, and I haven't told y'all, he loves to eat. Like he's just like that. He loves to eat, okay? So once I noticed that after he would eat, like an hour later, he was hungry again, I was just like, oh my God, like what is going on? So I didn't know what was going on. I started doing research. I started finding ways to, you know, increase my milk or whatnot. And I mean, it was helping, but my baby boy was still hungry. So mom guilt kicked in, and I started supplementing using Infamil's NeuroPro, the infant and the yellow one, and he loved it. Like he loved it. And you know, I had to do what I had to do. Like, I know I wanted to be strictly breast milk and everything, but I had to do what I had to do. My baby boy had to eat, okay? I gave him more breast milk than formula, so that kind of helped to keep him full around the clock. Even at night, that actually filled him up. Like, when he hit like 6 months, that filled him up better at night to keep him asleep through the night. So I just had to do what I had to do. But when I was still breastfeeding and I was doing these things to help my milk, there were a few things that helped to increase my milk, like gave me like an extra ounce of milk. It still didn't keep him full, but hey, I'll take an extra ounce over, you know, decrease any day. So I'll share those tips with you at the end. So fast forward to today, we're still breastfeeding, I'm still leaking, and I can't complain. Like I can't complain. I miss being an oversupplier like I was early. Like I mean, early on I was leaking, y'all. Like I would just sit there and be vlogging, and then all of a sudden, so it happens once in a blue moon. Like this morning I was getting ready, I was about to put on my clothes, and I mean I have a bra on, so it was just like coming down, but I was like, oh my gosh, like I'm still leaking. So it was kind of like, ah, but it's like, I don't know, when I see the leaking, it's like that, it makes me happy because it's like, okay, like it's still there, you know, it's still there, and he's still getting full off of it, and so far so good. So like I said before, when I noticed a decrease, like I said, I was only like making like 4 ounces, like pumping out 4 ounces out of each boob, which is not bad, but I guess because I was making 6 ounces to go down to 4 was kind of discouraging to me, because I know there's some people who have experienced 4 ounces and went down to 1, or you know 5 gone down to 2 or whatnot, and it sucks. It does suck. If you are a mom that's nursing and you notice a decrease in your milk, or you want to keep your supply up, you know, you feel like you're kind of dry now but you want to keep going, I'm going to share a few tips that help me to gain an ounce or 2 when I notice a decrease, and also what is helping me to keep my supply going. So when I notice my decrease, of course they tell you try fenugreek, try these lactation cookies and stuff like that. You know, they tell you the basics. So I did that, didn't work. So what worked for me, surprisingly, and I was not expecting this to work for me because it contains a lot of sugar, but it worked. It worked to give me an extra ounce. So if you haven't done this, you should try this. Try this and see if it works for you. But blue Gatorade. Yes, blue Gatorade. The cool blue. I got them. See, now I gotta breastfeed. The cool blue, or the glacier freeze, I think is what it's called. And I couldn't believe it when I read it. I was like, blue Gatorade, why? And it's because of the electrolytes that come in these sports drinks. I was like, oh, okay. And I noticed an increase. Like, it was at least an ounce, because I noticed that when I drank 1 in the morning and I pumped, I had more milk. So I was like, okay, so that's something that you have not tried. Try, girl. First and foremost, the first thing is to drink a lot of water. If you are not drinking a lot of water, not even just for breastfeeding, but just to keep yourself hydrated, keep your skin glowing and all that, girl, get the drinking now, okay? So I don't drink anything less than 64 ounces of water. My goal every day is to drink at least 100 ounces. Is it easy? No, but it helps so much, like, to keep my milk going, because you know that breast milk is like, what, I'm not sure about the percentage, but it's like 85% of your milk, and then the other rest is your food or what you intake. So if you notice that you're not making enough milk, or you feel dehydrated, you need to drink some water. Drink water. If you need to keep yourself accountable, get a gallon of water, finish 1 in the morning or before the afternoon, and then fill it up again and try it again. So at least you know that you've had 2 gallons of water. Or get a big water bottle, and like I have a 35 ounce water bottle, and I fill it up, and if I finish it, that means I've had 35 ounces already. I fill it up again, that means I've had 70 ounces. My math's off. And just finishing it and refilling it helps me to keep myself accountable when it comes to my water intake. So definitely try that, because that helps to keep my milk supply going, and that has helped to increase my milk supply as well. Make sure you're eating food, because you know what you eat, that baby eats. So make sure that you're eating good food. Make sure you eat a lot of greens, a lot of vegetables, fruits, healthy stuff. McDonald's here and there ain't bad, but you know, just make sure you're eating healthy stuff. Another thing that helped when my supply had dropped was lactation bars. So like I said, you know, they tell you eat these lactation cookies and stuff like that. Well, it didn't help for me, so I made my own. I made my cookies and I made a bar. The bars, y'all, girl, it was so good. I'm gonna have to do a video showing you guys, because y'all are going to love this. My sister-in-law actually gave me this recipe, but I kind of remixed it up. The recipe she gave me was not a lactation recipe. It was for just breakfast bars. But when I made it and I added the ingredients that you need to increase your milk supply, I was like, yo, like I just started making it just for the heck of it, because it was so good. But I noticed once I started eating that, it helped to increase my milk. So I love it. If you guys would like a lactation bar / lactation cookie video, let me know down below, and I can do that for you guys sometime next weekish or so. But I got you. So this is the Upspring Milk Flow Fenugreek Plus Blessed Distal Breastfeeding Supplement. And y'all, this here, hands down. I know they have like the little drinks and stuff. No, you don't need that. You don't need that. You need the pills. Now granted, I don't like swallowing pills and all that, but that really helped. Like once I stopped doing the Gatorade, because I just didn't want to keep drinking Gatorade every day, I started using that, and that is what helped me to get an extra 2 ounces. Okay, and I whisper that because I'm just saying. So you need that extra boost. Yeah, that's all I'm gonna say. Thank me later. That's all I'm saying. That's all I'm gonna say, okay? So another thing that has helped me to increase my milk and to keep my milk supply up is nursing him at night. Because I told my friend Emerald, you guys know her on YouTube from The Right Life, and she is the best, y'all. Y'all know she's a lactation consultant. So if you need anything, bug her and say, hey girl, Chrissy told me to come to you, because she knows her stuff, okay? That girl knows her stuff. Hey boo! And I give her the credit, because if it wasn't for her, I would not have known I was doing this wrong. And ever since she told me that, I've been doing things right now. So pretty much I wasn't nursing him through the night. So once I put him down to sleep, he would sleep through the night, or he would sleep for like 4 or 5 hours at a time. So it's telling my body that, oh, okay, well this baby's sleeping all these hours and he doesn't need all this milk. Why keep 6 ounces of milk in your body when your body's not even using it? I told her about that. You know, I told her what was going on. I told her my routine, and she mentioned that that's my problem, because he's going all these hours without nursing. So my body's like, okay, well you don't need all this milk, so you're gonna take it away. And I was like, oh my gosh. So once I started doing that, magic, y'all, magic. So what I do at night is I nurse him to sleep. And right now he's going through a sleep regression phase where he's only sleeping like 2 to 3 hours at a time. Every time he wakes up, I nurse him back to sleep. When he wakes up at 4 o'clock in the morning, I nurse him back to sleep. And y'all, that has been helping. Not only has it been helping to keep my milk supply going and put him to sleep, but it's been helping. Like, it really has been helping. So if that's something that you are not doing, nursing through the night, I know you want to get your sleep. I know you want to, you know, be happy and sleep through the night. Trust me, I have my moments too when I'm like, oh my God, I just want to stay asleep. But if I want to stick with this 2-year thing, I gotta stay consistent, and that has been helping. So if you notice a decrease in your milk and that's something that you are not doing, nursing through the night, you need to do that. You're in control of your body. So if you're not nursing your baby all the time, then of course your body's not going to produce a lot of milk. Unfortunately, in some circumstances, your body's just not going to produce enough milk. But if you are producing milk for months along and you notice that you're not making as much and you want to keep making as much and you're not nursing through the night, try it. Just try it and see. Who knows, that might be the magic that's gonna happen for you. Don't store milk anymore. I used to store milk when we were living in Maryland. The last time I stored milk was when we traveled, and that's because I was just making a big supply when we were moving down to Texas. So I just had to keep pumping. You know, I had milk in the fridge. I'm here with him all the time, and I just nurse him. Like when we're in the street, I nurse him. When we're at home, I nurse him. But we are still feeding him through the bottle, and we still are nursing him, and well, I'm still nursing him and all of that. But yeah, that's about it, you guys. So I didn't mean for this video to be so long, but I just wanted to share any tips and tricks that I did that worked for me, and hopefully it will work for you, because I know how overwhelming it is and how stressful it is when you feel like your milk supply is going down, you don't know what to do, or you've tried everything. Hopefully these tips are worth trying, and if you haven't tried them, I suggest you try them, see if it works for you. And if it does, let me know. Send me an email, send me a message on Instagram, and I hope and pray that it all works for you. So thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye. Say bye-bye. Say bye-bye.